Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. I am your humble host Gavin the Kitty and I am back slightly for a little bit. Just long enough to finish Sonic 06 and also do a couple of other fun jazzy jazz stuff. And I've brought somebody along with me today.
It's Artie.
It's the E, who I have to turn up because apparently I messed up on audio. Retro.
Quiet bat.
Quiet bat. Wood. Okay, there we go. Fixed. I think. I hope.
Yeehaw.
Hello, CC Goku. Hello, Skylar's fans. Hello, Mega Burn Blaster. Who designed it? I did. I actually do all of the artwork for the channel here. So, alrighty, let's just jump in. Last time we finished Shadow. We finished Silver before that. Sonic before that. Final story time. How's everyone in chat doing? Artie, how are you doing?
Doing alright. Glad to be here at the Sonic 06 finale. We did it, folks. We've endured.
After a TV breaking and everything else in my life deciding to shit itself, it's time to finally kick the devil in the taint so we can actually move on with our life. Oh boy!
Nevertheless, Sonic 06 persisted.
It's the Macaron Blast said it's the part with that scene. Yes, it is, and it was really tempting to not put that in the thumbnail. In terms of my art and Bob Ross, I don't have much experience with Bob Ross's paintings, but yeah. So Mephilus's plan to kill Sonic or whatever.
To flash
failed.
To flash Sonic with some epilepsy warnings. Good golly.
He couldn't make the silver bastard do it, so he's just gonna do it himself.
Oh no, it's the gay beam.
He dead. Oh no.
Sonic!
Today's the big old RETCON episode, too. So,
Oh. Retconning something within this game or a different, like, the Sonic lore?
This entire game.
Oh
We're about to undo everything we did this entire game because Mephiles never existed and neither did the Flames of Disaster.
Of course. That makes perfect sense, cries.
Cries into a kiwi. It's okay though because
Into a kiwi?
Yeah, into a kiwi. Not a bird, the fruit.
No, the bird. You use it like a little tissue. It's just like, eh.
You use one eye is the bird, the other one is a kiwi.
The fruit.
The fruit.
Skylar asks, what is a retcon? A retcon is like, oh, we're rewriting this thing because screw it. We're undoing something.
We're gonna just completely undo everything. All at once. All together.
Finally, the seal is broken.
And that's all a retcon really is, and that's this entire game. We're gonna retcon it, and then Sonic Rivals happens and kind of rewrites the story here, because if the one flame didn't exist, then another flame must exist, but not this evil thing, whatever you want to call it, Mephistopheles, the devil, a dark shadow, I don't know, the guy with the laser, Shoop-da-whoop.
Mecha Burner Blaster goes, oh lord, he Morbin. And Skylar says, oh, I thought it was the name of a convention. That would be interesting as a convention name. Retcon.
I want
it like retro or something.
I want it to be for a convention that never happens. It was retcon.
Wish it could have been for free for all. Cries.
DashCon version 3. Cries. Oh lord, he Morbin. Oh, everyone Morbin.
Everybody Morb now.
Most of this episode's just gonna be cutscene.
Great! Flamey edgeness. Ooh.
So, these pre-rendered cutscenes look great on this tiny little screen. So, for those who don't know, my TV broke recently, so we're working off the spare monitor. So, feel free to use the PayPal link in the description to donate, and share this video with friends. Ya-cha-cha!
Yeah. Mecha Burner Blaster asks, bruh, have you played the last level?
No. Not in the slightest.
Then Skylar's fan says, speaking of conventions, festival on November 8th, I will be at Brickfest, a LEGO event. I might have a video. That sounds like a fun event. I love LEGO.
LEGO's pretty awesome.
I love LEGO. I wish LEGO wasn't so expensive. Guys.
The emerald's just fucking gone, Silver. It grew legs and walked away.
This is all so confusing. It's all because of Solaris.
Turned into Emerald the Hedgehog.
It seems
Original OC, do not steal.
So space and time is falling in on itself.
Checks out.
Because
usual.
Mephiles was actually like a time-eating thing.
Oof.
And we'll see a time-eating thing again in a couple videos, but
Is it Doctor Who?
I wish that would be way more interesting than what they end up doing with it.
No. You don't.
Luckily, all of the retcon stuff, I actually have a really good reason for why it happens, and what happens to everything that was retconned.
Interesting.
But you're gonna have to wait for a video that I've been currently editing and working on till anybody realizes what the hell that is. I hope people enjoyed yesterday's episode. Surprise Cards Against Humanity.
I certainly enjoyed it as the winner of the game. Womp.
I'm still a little upset with Spectre stealing my thumbnail, though. He didn't ask. He just stole the thumbnail and used it.
Next time, steal his thumbnail. Ooh-ha.
I don't want to steal his thumbnail. I like using mine.
Original thumbnail. Donut steal.
Donut steal. Well, he just didn't ask. If he would have asked, it would have been A-okay, but, you know. I would have actually done one that would have specifically targeted his stuff. But, you know.
We've no time to waste. We've got
Mecha
to
Burner
defeat
Blaster
it
asks, so
now.
Solaris basically used
No,
every
it is
JoJo
a
villain time
transcendent
stand
life
at
form that
once.
exists in the
Yes.
past, present, and future.
He caused the fire to
Defeating
come
it
out
here,
and then
now,
ate the fire,
will do nothing.
and now it exists at all times.
Yay,
No,
Toasty. So
I
it's the
won't
sun.
give up.
Got it.
There has to be a way. If you say it exists in the past, present, and future, I'll destroy them all at once.
Silver decides it's a great plan. Let's just time travel again, go to the past, the present, and the future, and just destroy this thing at every point in time. So then it can't exist at any time.
Because it's dead. Genius at work.
So now we have
What's the matter?
Amy crying and Elise just being
Sonic's
a
presence
dead-
in the wind.
the human face keeps getting weirder the more I look at it. I really want this to end.
Very uncanny valley.
I'm sure.
I don't think he's dead yet.
It's not too late.
Of course. Let's call him back with the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Focus your thoughts on using its power
Brilliant
to
level
perform
design.
this miracle.
Just a
So-
fucking cutscene.
So now our goal is to get the Chaos
You can do it,
Emeralds
princess.
and save Sonic.
Do we have to get them back from
You were the
Obama
vessel
again?
that was used to
I
seal
think
the
we have
Emeralds.
to get it back from every U.S.
You
president
should
who
be able to use
stolen
the
one.
gem's power to rescue Sonic's soul.
How many presidents stole one?
At least all of them.
Oh god. It's like the secret part of being sworn in. You have to steal a Chaos Emerald.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Oh, and George Washington stole 2 of them, because, of course.
That bastard.
That
Solaris
fucker.
flung the Chaos Emeralds to the distant corners
He's
of the
so-
Queen passed away because she lost her last Chaos Emerald.
The Queen lost a Chaos Emerald, so England died.
Heh.
I'll go too.
We've got to split up into different action-packed adventures. Of course. I'll go too because it's for Sonic and I don't want to keep crying over his dead corpse. Alright, bye, weirdo. Stay with the dead body, you creep.
Oh boy. So the other stream that if it happens this week, if I can do more than one, I will end up finishing Sonic Colors as well this week, so
Ooh, much Sonic.
then I can put away the 360 after this video, and I can leave
Yay.
the Wii hooked up for Unleashed, which is the Sonic game after this one.
Yes, I'm very excited for that one because I remember seeing the ads for that back in the day, and like it looked cool. That's Werewolf Sonic, yeah.
Yes, that is Werewolf Sonic.
I've like wanted to. I remember seeing ads for that, and be like, "Yo, this looks cool," but like never playing it because I was not a Sonic person. And yeah, so I'm very much like actually looking forward to that one.
So, do you remember that Crisis City level we did?
Oh my god, not again!
Now there's gravity wells everywhere because time and
Oh boy!
space are fucky.
So in chat, Mecha Burner Blaster goes, Sonic is just some dude who's fast. How would he be able to defeat a literal god that exists at every moment in time in the universe and is the most powerful being in the universe? And then he also asks, you doing Unleashed on Wii and not the other versions?
Yes. We might do the HD versions eventually, but for this retrospective, I am doing the Wii version. Because Dimps worked on the Wii, the speed stages. So, for me, for my opinions personally, since they worked on the speed stages as well as the Wii and PS2 versions of the game, it only makes sense for me to cover the Wii version. I have nothing against the HD version, I just know the Wii version a little better. It's also paced a little better. It's got a shorter Eggman. The Eggman Land stage in the console versions, if you don't know what you're doing, takes upwards of 23 hours your first time around.
Ooh.
On the HD versions. And there's not much of a pause, so on the Wii version it's more like 15 hours if you don't know what you're doing. But you can shorten it down tremendously once you know what you're doing and how to go. It's just a long stage.
Michael Burner Blaster says, insta-kill morbs. And February, the Saber-Tooth Tiger says, hi, Gavin. Hello, welcome, February.
Hi.
Glad to have you.
Hi, February. How you doing? Oh boy, and we're morbing something or other.
Watch out. Mephiles is gonna morb.
Listen, he's been morbing for weeks. I still don't know what's wrong with him. Mephiles watched Morbius and didn't know where he was going, or what he was doing, or what he was watching. But some of you have rightfully asked, what are we replacing Sonic with once we get all the way to Frontiers? And I'm replacing it with Mega Man content because yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to the end of Tails' section,
Oh, thank God.
and now we are on to the Killdozer 9000.
I'm
Otherwise,
just looking, he's just like hover T-posing. I'm like, oh my God. He's establishing dominance.
he's been establishing dominance for decades.
God bless.
Nope. Oh god, those are instant kill, by the way, those gravity wells.
Yeah.
But all we gotta do is get to the end of each section and get a Chaos Emerald.
Yay. How hard is each section, pray tell?
I don't know how best to clarify. These gravity wells are a bit annoying.
Too many morbs.
How many morbs have you had today?
How many morbs does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 8.
8? What?
7, 8, 9.
Oh god.
No.
Okay, I don't know if it's supposed to look like this.
I mean, it looks kind of cool, but... Oh, nope, I guess not.
It gets more and more, like, pinkish purple, and I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to do that. But every one of these sections is gonna have more enemies, and they're gonna be covered with fire. And these giant gravity wells, and we can't get sucked into them, and...
No suck allowed.
Listen, this is the Honkle stream, not the Suckle stream.
Oh my God. In chat, Jethro the Red Wolf says, Hola, Gavin. Hola,
Hello.
Jethro.
Hola, welcome.
Ezra the Blue Jackal says, hi, Gavin. And Aquil goes, aloha, everybody. Aloha, Aquil.
Aloha. Also, don't want to step on Clement's toes. Oh boy, we're stealing his catchphrase. Aloha.
I thought aloha was just a word. How can that be a catchphrase?
The man's been opening up every video for like the past like 16 years with that.
One man cannot copyright a singular language greeting. I refuse.
They can't copyright a singular, but they can copyright every single one.
Oh, God.
Hello Aquil and hello Chandler. Welcome.
Chandler the Ocelot. I don't know many people with an Ocelot Sona. That's pretty cool.
And Azara, the Blue Jackal. Welcome. Hello Caden. Oh boy, as everybody is coming in here, be sure to leave likes and subs and stuff.
So many friends. Glad to have you.
We're just
Knuckles.
we're knocking. It's Knuckles. So, Artie,
It's a shame he didn't glide her out. Did he glide around in the movie? I don't remember.
Yes, he did. He did. He glided, I think, twice.
Really? What scenes?
Emeralds.
Well, and gravity.
I believe I know he glided near the end of the end of it, but he also, I believe he also did it during the snowboarding scene.
Ooh, maybe I'll have to go check that out. Interesting. Next time I rewatch Sonic 2, which will probably be like sometime this week.
The Chaos Emeralds.
Alright, hello Vincent, and bonjour Azul. Okay, I am struggling here. Because of course I would, it's Knuckles.
Because of course, it's Sonic 06, but filtered. It's like a bad Instagram filter. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Tristan the Raccoon says, "Ayy."
Eee.
Mecha Burner Blaster says, "Press F to pay respects for Spamton A Spamton." Which, if folks did not watch the Fangamer Spamton stream last night, please do. But good God, that was like a visual drug trip, but sober, but terrifying, but good. Knuckles is like slowly trying to evade the gravity, and it's just like, this is where you would want to add that like Hanna-Barbera like running sound effect that like Fred Flintstone and cartoons do, because that's all I can like hear in my head watching him do this.
It's how it feels.
Tyler the Kangaroo says, "Hi, Gavin." Hello, Tyler.
Hello. No! Fuck!
The Chaos Emeralds. Where are they?
That's a great question, Knuckles. Would you mind telling me?
So what happens, because you got one, where you're on your like final life, what happens if you die here? Do you have to like restart from the beginning, or just restart from Knuckles?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh boy, I have absolutely no idea. That's the joy of
It's time
Sonic.
to find out.
Time to figure it
Sup,
out.
Andre the Kangaroo.
Kangaroo, sup?
Welcome.
Kangaroos. Oh joy. I believe I have to restart from the very start of this. Luckily,
No.
every character has 3 lives, so I do believe I have to restart from the start of Tails.
No.
I don't know where that
Master goes. Long laugh, bruh. Okay, we're gonna be here a while. So buckle in, folks.
buckle up and chuckle fuck. Da-da-da. Today is gonna be a day. Be sure to share it with your friends so your friends can understand the pain of Sonic 06.
The true finale.
The true finale of Disney fanatics and, I don't know, Dr. Wily.
It's what all true warriors strive for. Sonic 06 finale.
We have to find the Chaos Emerald.
Honestly, when I mentioned that I was this far in, somebody said, "Well, you made it further than the Game Grumps did."
Sonic,
It's true.
we have to find the Chaos Emerald soon.
Zero the Red Panda says, "Hey y'all," and Gary the Dog goes, "Wazoo." Wazoo with you, Gary. Welcome.
Sonic, we have to find the
Okay.
C-Skull Otter says, "Hey, sup." Welcome, C-Skull. You have 3 lives across each, like, total, or across each character has
I
3 lives?
believe it's across each character because Knuckles started with 3. Tails here started with 4 this time.
Huh.
But I'm not sure.
Buster says, "This stream will be pain." Yeah. We're gonna be here a while.
Not for you guys, it'll just be for me. Listen, when you guys asked, when are you guys gonna finish 06? We've been waiting an entire week. I said sure and began my crusade to finish Sonic 06. So god damn it, we're gonna finish this game.
Not over till the fat lady sings.
It's not over till Gavin cries. What?
Yeah. Mecha Burner Blaster says you start with 5 lives for everybody. And then Ronnie the Panther says sup, and Juno the Link says hey.
Okay, well now it says I have 3 lives with Omega. So I'm assuming that live count just carries over from everybody. So I have to so if I finish this with a No! The fuck!
Oh my god. I don't get how messing with time makes Gravity angry.
Well, because he fucked with space and time. He's...
Oh, okay.
Listen, he is everywhere, all at once. That's bound to make some angry god angrier.
Mecha Burner Blaster. Is Vanny there messing with the screen filters, making them more distorted as you go? In case the hyena goes, hey, hey, hey. Hello, Casey.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So when we hit this, that slows the distortion down, so then we...
Fevry says, I have appeared. Hello, Fevry. Welcome. Welcome to Pain.
Welcome to Pain.
Anubis fan 2557 says, hey, Gavin. Hello, Anubis fan.
Hello, hello. And hello, February. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, we're already up to 23 likes. Holy shit.
Hey.
This is the part everyone's been waiting for. Holy crap.
It's the end of the world.
It's the
At the end of our stream.
It's not the end yet. However, I did manage to do those 2 sections pretty quick, so... I just gotta figure out where in the world Knuckles' emerald's at, and I think we'll be okay.
Famous last words.
Yeah, because then we have Rouge still, too, and... Get to the end. Get to the end. Stop it, Knuckles!
I need an edit of this, but with the Hanna-Barbera running sound, because, like, my god. Chat, Anubis fan 2557 says 2 more days till my birthday, because you know I have a rough day. Well, sorry you were having a rough day, but happy early birthday.
And I hope...
Hey, we found Knuckles' emerald.
Yeah, we found the teal. We found teal! What's
found Shaquille O'Neal.
We found Shaquille O'Teal. I want an edit of Shaquille O'Neal, but it's just teal. It's a teal filter.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
So apparently Silver's never gonna give up. Never gonna let you down either.
Because it's no use! Just a box randomly just like hits your head. Every says birthdays can be stressful, especially when you get older, and Aquil says yes. Yeah, birthdays once you get like past a certain age are very hit or miss. If they're like enjoyable, because sometimes life just happens and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe I've had very many birthdays, at least as of late, that have been like super memorable or anything. They've just been like, they happened.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
Silver. Body. Okay. Sit, wait for just a moment. Turn off the stupid gravity.
The fire limbs are just chilling. They're like, yeah, hi. Not doing much. They just vibing. Oh, and gravity.
Mm-hmm. No! Fucking hell! How was I supposed to avoid that?
I'll never give up. Let's go.
Pain! I'll never give up, but I will get sucked into a black hole! Ugh.
Nope, I need as much of that as possible. Because despite saving as much of my energy as possible, something is probably still going to come from off screen. I won't be ready for it.
Just clock you.
And it'll clock me into the dirt.
Bam.
This is what all true silvers strive for.
This is what all true Sonic 06 fear.
Honestly, fear sounds about right. Nope, stop. Ah.
Gravity, you stop that. Definitely, if you mess with space-time, everything would be pink.
Yes, or teal, or orange, or...
Vaporwave aesthetic. End of the world edition. Ooh.
It was so calming the first time we did it. We decided to do it... Did I just go backwards?
I have no idea.
I think I did. I think I just accidentally went backwards. Which might make part of this impossible. Who fucking knows?
Sonic 06. Also, sorry to hear that, Anubis, but, you know, thanks for stopping by, and hopefully things turn around a bit and get better for you.
Okay.
Blaster says, I like how there's just a bunch of eyes of Sauron shooting boxes at you and sucking you up. Because end of the world.
Sonic 06!
Just makes sense.
Sonic 06 2, the end of the world as they knew it.
Wow. I can only think of the movie Chicken Little. I think that's the name of it, that Disney movie. Because that was like the song they used in every trailer. I don't know if I've ever seen that movie completely start to finish, like, in one sitting.
Well, guess what, Artie?
What?
Fuck!
Oh no! Who thought this was a good design?
I was at the very end of that section, too.
Rise. Fevry says, it's feeling like a slow day. Not sure why. I feel that. It's been a very slow Monday for me, too.
It's feeling like a warm day for me, because, like, it just keeps getting hotter.
It hasn't gotten too bad here. It's, like, toasty, and it's gonna storm later. So, we'll see. It's probably toasty because it's gonna storm later. Ha.
So now we gotta skip a shit ton of cutscenes and,
Joy!
try again. I'm sorry, my chat. I'm sorry for the viewers. I'm sorry.
No, they knew what they were getting into.
They knew what they
Y'all
were...
knew what you were signed up for. It's Sonic 06. I don't think any of y'all were born yesterday, and if you did, why do you have a YouTube channel at 1 day old? Bruh.
Subscribe? Question mark?
I was at Pride, fursuiting at Pride this past June, and someone handed us like a 5-day-old infant. And we're like, what? They're like, my daughter's baby's 5 days old, and we're like, what? Why is this in the hands of strangers at a giant public event? You good? Like,
My baby is 5 years old. Now it's your baby who's 5 days old. Walks away. I feel like that's the style of energy that they just gave you.
yeah, no, it was, and not in a mean way, but the grandmother who handed us the baby was missing a ton of teeth. So I'm like, why are you at a Pride event? Not to discriminate, I was just very confused what was happening. I was like, I don't know how to respond to this. I really don't want to hold a like 5-day-old infant in a fursuit paws. Ah.
That is a very... It's like, we took a picture of our baby being held. puts it online. This furry stole our baby and then gave it back. It's like, what?
Grand Theft Baby.
Grand Theft Baby.
There was another time years ago I was at Kineticon back long enough ago that Pokemon Sun and Moon were like recent. And it was the year that like everybody cosplayed Team Skull because that was just like the thing to cosplay, obviously. And so we were walking around. There were like, I feel like 30 of us, all Team Skulled up. And like this couple comes up, they're like, "Can you hold our baby?" And it was like, at least this one was like a couple months old, but we just have this photo of like a Guzma, like holding a baby and just a bunch of people surrounding it with the baby and the mom. And it was just like the funniest thing.
I don't know what caused him to jump off of the platform like that. I don't know what caused me to not have enough liftoff to actually...
What do you mean? It's Sonic 06. It makes perfect sense.
Listen, this is the most video game logic video game I have seen.
Yeah. It's like little T-posing around. Fevry says, I've never been to a Pride event, so I don't know. Pride is very... It really depends on like what kind of event you go to. My cities is pretty nice. It's not too heavily corporate. But if you go to like a corporate Pride thing, they're way not as fun as like a authentic Pride experience. Because corporate stuff, it's just like, how can we sell you your products faster?
I went to a singular Pride event, and I really didn't want to go to another, because it was that corporate. Like when I say corporate, I mean like there were 7 insurance agencies there. Okay, Omega, can we not?
Time for the robot to waste our lives.
Honestly, it feels like that's all I've gotten to do with Omega is waste the entire
T-pose into death. Rise.
This is not how you design a level. You don't just make us go back through sections of each stage.
I like the concept, but the fact that there's like no checkpoints sucks.
Yeah, no checkpoints, nobody's like, okay, we're gonna refill your lives and give you a save point. So that, and then if you game over, you can continue from Silver,
Yeah.
you can continue from Omega, you can continue from Tails. Just so you're
Like
not...
every 3 levels or so, I don't know how many total there are, but like every 3 levels.
There's gotta be at least 7.
Yeah, so every like 2 to 3 gives you like a little save checkpoint, something that if you game over, you can respawn from. Because just like, damn. In chat, Skylar says, "Hey Gavin, I want to ask if you can design a channel banner for me."
Yes, I don't quite know what you're looking for, though, and it would have to be a discussion made off of a YouTube, like off of the channel. That's more of a business side of things for me. So my
Definitely
Twitter,
not during this level.
yeah, Twitter at GavinDragonYT, the Discord down below, the Telegram group is also a great place to reach me. Also in the description below. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great ways to get a hold of me and talk business, like commissions and artwork.
Yeah.
But I'm down for designing a banner.
Chaos Emeralds. Where are they?
In chat, CC Goku says Sonic dies. Mecha Burner Blaster says you say the game's good while this level exists. LMAO.
Listen, I did not say this game was good. I said it doesn't deserve all fucking umpteen thousand of you guys hating on it.
It doesn't deserve to be the game critics comparison point for like every video game.
No, it does. This isn't like Dark Souls. This is challenging. It's hard.
It is certainly not a Souls-like. Beverly says, I do like Pride Month, but when corporate gets involved just to sell their products faster, that's where I start to get a little on edge. Yeah, that's fair. I really don't like, I think the term most folks use is rainbow capitalism, where they just slap like a very generic, basic Pride logo on something to try to sell it to you. There are a couple companies that like actually put a bit of effort into doing stuff. Like I've seen like, for some reason, Spencer's, that store, like does some good stuff. Yeah, for more stuff involving like actual groups of people and like that sort of thing to, hey, State Farm says you can get insurance because you're gay. Like, you know.
Ooh.
CC Goku says Mephiles is the best villain.
I mean, his plan is pretty sound. It's been pretty good at stopping me thus far.
Certainly stop the Game Grumps. And Mecha Burner Blaster says, in terms of difficulty, this is a bad kind of difficulty where it's difficult. It's difficult because it's just frustrating, not because it's like a skill challenge. It's just like
it's difficult because the gimmick is hard to understand, and then
Yeah.
it throws another gimmick on top, and then after a little while throws another gimmick on top. On top of the already like, this stage has no ground. Oh, this stage is,
Yeah.
like this is like,
It's just too much.
this is, okay, we have gravity wells, and they're going to change the color of your screen and make it kind of hard to see. Oh, and then we're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at you, and then we're gonna give you a way to stop it, but not all the way, and only enough for short bursts.
CC Goku says the Game Grumps fell off. Yeah, they never completed this game. There's a lot of like really good games they just never complete.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
I think they're funny people, but they're very bad at video games. And this is coming from someone who is personally bad at video games, besides Pokemon.
I've been told I'm a funny guy, but I don't want to be Game Grumps funny if that means I suck at video games. That is a quote you could use.
We're gonna put that on the inspirational channel merch.
I've been a funny guy, but I don't want to be that funny if it's gonna make me bad at a video game. Use that for, like, everything. It's like, how funny do you want to be? Well, I want to be Game Grumps funny. You're not gonna be good at games.
It's like a monkey paw situation. I want to be funny for YouTube, and then you're like, well, you're gonna suck at games, but you'll maybe get close to finishing Sonic 06, but not really.
Not really. You'll spend days and hours of people's lives hoping and wishing for the end of the game. That'll never come because you won't finish it.
Liam is responsible, says, I am back and very, very tired.
Welcome
I
back.
feel you, man. It's a very tired Monday here.
It's a
I'm
tired.
tired of these mechanics. Badooch.
Tired of gravity.
Eh.
Please tell me they put in a checkpoint after silver.
I hope, but I also am not expecting the game to actually be nice.
Really?
Because,
Really, game?
bruh, no.
Listen, they put the fucking edge right there. If I stop moving at all, I get sucked up into that damn thing.
Slurped into the morb.
I wait too long, it throws a box at me.
Don't wait long enough. Dead. Guys, important news. I
Yes?
have just been handed, after I've been looking for like the last month, I have just been handed a box of Reese's Puffs Bat cereal. You
What?
don't understand, I've been looking for this for like a month.
How's it
God
been?
bless.
How's it been driving you batty?
Yes! It's like the only time of year I will eat the Reese's Puff cereal is when it's the Halloween themed ones, and I will like go through a box in like 3 days. Because it's just like my favorite thing. And I have not been able to find them this year, but I have just literally been handed one. So good.
I've been craving cereal lately. I might just get
Halloween
some.
cereal is always like the apex of cereal.
I do not like the Boo Berry Choco Chunk Dracula stuff.
I've never actually had any of those, but no, I'm a sucker for the Reese's Puffs Bats. That's like my favorite thing.
You know, that's pretty on brand for you.
Yeah.
The bat likes bats. Who would have guessed?
So in chat, CC Goku goes, Rise of Lyric is a classic. Koichi died. Rat says hi. Hello, Koichi died.
Hello, Koichi.
And then Mecha Burner Blaster says, there is no checkpoints. That's something a good game would have. Oof. Shots fired.
As far as Rise of Lyric goes, give it a little bit. We'll get there. It'll be after Frontiers, so
Woo.
that gives you roughly the time frame.
Sonic, here I
Which games do we have left at this point besides Furry Sonic?
So we have to finish Colors, Generations, Unleashed, Lost World.
Okay.
Alright, I mean, yeah, if you don't like it, you don't like it, CC Goku, but I quite like the way Frontiers looks.
Chaos Emeralds. Where are they?
I'm remaining neutral because I don't know enough about new Sonic games, but I'll be here when Gavin plays. Oh, hey, it's Rouge. I missed the part that we actually didn't die again.
Chaos Emeralds. Where are
I see you fall right in the water! my god.
No.
Wait, are we back at Wave Ocean again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Screams on a mountaintop. No, we're staying up high for this.
Nope.
Or maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. I didn't have any rings, and it just threw a box from the middle of fucking nowhere.
God, what the hell? Oh boy. We've been doing calorie count for how many rounds this is. Progress 0%. Shut up! Oh my god.
Who said progress 0%?
The game screen just says 0%.
Oh yeah,
like,
well yeah, I thought somebody had said that.
No. I think we're all in the same pain here in the chat. Speaking of chat, Liam' response says, half of my day is walking in the blistering sun, the other part of my day has been spent drawing comic 8. Today's comic is Sackheads. Sounds intriguing.
Do they wear sacks on their heads, or are they just called sackheads because they're like balls?
CC Goku says, mostly the Sonic Yes Man say 06 is the best game.
I don't say this game is the best game. I say it's got some good parts in it. I say it doesn't deserve to be compared to every single Sonic game going forward. And it's honestly so far removed from the series at this point, I don't feel comfortable in comparing... I don't feel comfortable in comparing this as the low point of the series.
So it's been, I don't know how many years.
It's
over a decade, like, come on.
It's almost... We're getting to the point where it's gonna be 20 and by the time 2026 comes around, so I mean...
Yeah, so it's gonna be 20 in 4 years, so that's like... I just can't do mental math when I think about Sonic 06.
I mean, did we compare Mario 64 to Galaxy? Did we?
I don't know.
Because that's roughly the time frame that we're kind of sort of talking about. Roughly. There are better comparisons there. Like, I don't compare... Like, I don't compare stuff like... I didn't compare Mega Man 1 to Mega Man Legends. Because one's a Zelda 3D platformer and the other one's a 2D side-scroller platformer.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I landed. Did not land. Got it. Oh, we're getting rings and staying away from the fucky-wucky wormholes.
The morbs.
The morbs.
The gravity morbs.
I hope you just saw that.
Oh my god. It just yeets things out of nowhere. Just to be like, nah, fuck you. In chat, Liam is responsible says, heads, a heavily disfigured human head covered in different vicious fluids. The head resembles an emotion. Sacks, a group of heads classified by the type of feeling it expresses.
Huh.
I like the concept.
Interesting.
I dig it.
Seems like something
Sounds really cool.
seems like something I'd see in Silent Hill.
Mm.
These are the Sackheads. They wish to turn you into one of them.
The Chaos Emeralds. Where are
Will you choose to be happy or sad?
Sad. Because we're stuck on this level, cries.
Sad, because Sonic goes sad.
head because Knuckles.
Nope, land, please. Staying in the air for any amount of time is bad.
Why does hitting the other orbs turn off the morbs?
So, it said hitting the thing turns them off for a brief moment. I didn't stick around to look at why. I'm just playing.
That's fair. I was just like, what lore significance does hitting a ball turn off gravity? Like,
I assume the gravity and stuff is all relative. So something being in every single space at once is messing with everyone's head. So if they can find a grounding point, it perhaps stops so that way then you can see what's actually being thrown at you. Like, maybe these aren't boxes, but your body reacts like a box. Getting just absolutely chucked at you. Because...
that makes sense. I just watch you like slowly bounce down the sand, like beep beep boop, and you drown.
I thought I had a full meter, and then it dragged me off to the left. I'm just waiting for that thing to throw its hissy fit.
Gotta slurp that gurt.
Oh, I survived that one, and I don't know how. I think there was just one frame where I could jump, and I took it.
Yeah?
Let's just hope we can get through this with all 5 lives, because oh my god, Rouge is gonna be scary. I don't like jumping between platforms. Rouge's glide is a little stranger than Knuckles, and I am scared of that. With every ounce of my being, I am scared of everything. that is this stage. Okay. We're gonna come over this direction, and we're gonna stay all the way up here. We're gonna grab these, throw them.
Yeet.
Random bullshit, go. We've mastered this attack already.
Liam's response says, Ellis, the main character of the comic, talked to the head of Anguish today. It convinced him to take care of some business. Ooh. Interesting.
Let's get down to business to read these charts. I don't know why they give me pie graphs when I asked for graphs. I believe the line I actually came up with was 4 bars. That is a parody song I actually wrote. I need to look back at it and get around to recording it.
Please. My first thought every time I hear that song is years ago when I was at a summer camp. The girls would, like, the end of camp, the kids like 6 and under would all do a little skit together. The girls would do a skit together, like a song, dance to a song, and the boys would too. Our year, gosh, I forget what it was like some ocean theme thing. And so we did ours. The kids did like the Lion King or something, like just I can't wait to be king because, you know, that's cute and fun. And then the guys, like the counselors were in charge of getting like the kids to do this stuff. And the counselors screwed around with the guys the entire time. They just like were doing kickball. So they go up there. They're supposed to be, let's get down, do, you know, the Be a Man song. And they had only danced to the Let's Get Down to Business. And then they stopped and they're like, we didn't plan anything else. So every time I hear the opening to that song, I just think of that. These kids go up on stage, they're like, we planned nothing else past this line.
Did you send me daughters when I screamed for sus?
This are morbid.
it over there? Is it over there? Where is it? Oh god. I'm scared now. This is terrifying. I see an item box. I'm gonna go over here, cause...
Careful, don't stand too long or else a random box is gonna hit you again.
Oh look, one of the things. One of the things. So I think I'm on the right path.
Ooh. CC Goku says, I love all the Sonic characters except for Chris.
Yeah. Same.
Who is Chris?
Somebody you don't ever have to worry about on this channel, because this channel doesn't cover non-canon Sonic media at the moment. Chris Thorndike is from the Sonic anime that aired in Japan called Sonic X over here.
Interesting.
Chris Thorndike was a human and he was annoying.
Was?
Technically...
Did he get transformed?
I don't know. Some stupid fan game that was for profit and made by a bunch of weird Russians and had a bunch of problems called Sonic Omens just killed him or some shit. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I'm not playing it. I will never play that game on this channel because they still charge money for their fan game. And they charge a full $60 to $70 for it.
Jeez, that's lame. I can understand, depending on like how much effort is put into a fan game, you know, like $10, 15, depending.
Well, I mean, they don't own the IP, and it also threatens other fan games from being released because...
Good point.
Because if they do that enough, then eventually other fan games will do that, and then Sega will notice, and then Sega goes, okay, we're done here. Nope. And then they'll start having the Nintendo viewpoint of, let's just shut it all down.
Oh god.
I forgot that Amy had a double jump, so...
CC Goku says, Sonic Omens is trash.
Yeah, it also is not well designed. It was entirely made out of spite.
Damn.
I will not touch it, will not play it, and that is hopefully the last time you'll hear me talk about it. Back to better games. I'm not joking on that one.
He says you immediately die or something.
Open a gate. Hey, that one wasn't too bad.
Hey.
Now watch this next one just absolutely kill me.
Who's next? Is it Shadow?
I hope. Hopefully.
Jim Carrey.
Eggman.
It's Mario.
It was Sonic from Sonic Omens. Oh no.
Ooh.
And
Turns
then
into a creepypasta.
Turns into Chris Thorndike.
Oh my god. Heard you talking shit. Oh, and it's Shadow.
Good job, Shadow.
Immediately decimated. Woof.
Did a wondrous job.
Doing nothing.
Just let me get up there. Holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to take certain sections here slow, because I'm not...
Why is there an eagle?
I don't know! Why didn't it read the A button?
Oh my god. You came into this with so many lives too! Pain! Karmic says, I have hope for Frontiers, and CC Goku says, Amy is obviously blind. She doesn't know the difference between a silver, black, and blue hedgehog. Yeah, she must be colorblind.
Are hedgehogs colorblind?
Google time. Can hedgehogs see colors? Okay. According to Google, Compared to humans, hedgehogs have poor eyesight. That's okay, however, because they don't really use their eyesight all that much. Their limited eyesight allows them to see outlines of objects such as trees. Okay. And their color vision is limited to shades of cream and brown. Also, she can't. Because they don't... Yeah, they don't really... They can see two colors, so it's all kind of like shades of beige.
That would make sense, because that would mean that Sonic would show up as a...
And if her eyesight is bad enough, then, like, yeah, you can't really, like, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Ah, lore explained.
Begins to ask how Sonic knows he's blue. Realizes that somebody would make a quote of it eventually.
He's blue. Ba-ba-dee, ba-da-da.
No, boxes! Stop! Oh god.
Liam is responsible, says, hedgehogs defecate when they go fast. Is that a true fact? And then CC Goku says, Amy uses her eyes all the time. She loves to harass Sonic. She's pretty useless in almost every game she's in.
Hey now, they've been working to change her character around.
Maybe she's gotten contacts as of recent.
Honestly, I'm okay with the new direction they've been sending Amy on since Sonic Boom came out, so... I just kind of avoid being rude about it.
Fair enough.
Because there's no real point in being like, this character sucks because they do nothing. It's like, yeah, well, that can change. Like, half of the people watching this channel have told me, well, that Silver sucks, but I fucking love Silver. People tell me all the time, Big the Cat's terrible, why would you ever like the character? And I'm like, because he's my favorite.
You might be animal biased, though, Mr. Gavin Kitty.
Listen, if Silver can take second place, I don't see what the problem is. I'm Shadow the fuckwit.
Shadow the Edgelord. Should I make a character profile on my Toy House account for Satyr the Hedgehog?
Do it.
Just like have the titties out.
Do it. Put it up on a dating app.
Oh my god.
Be like,
imagine?
I'm Satyr the fuckwit.
Do it on Tinder, so I have to like go ahead and like make the fake Facebook account and everything too.
I think we just got all the emeralds.
Oh hey, and just in time, hey Foxino, welcome. You just missed our suffering.
Yeah, but it's perfect time for you to leave a like, you know. And that took an hour.
Bruh.
11 minutes total.
Is there anything else besides that to this?
There is a final boss.
Oh boy. Beefer! Bees nuts! Mecha Burner Blaster says nice, and Foxno says Big the Cat is cute, lol.
And we have a save.
Thank God!
And a new cutscene. And this is the cutscene everybody talks about.
Oh no.
Oh, Chaos Emeralds, Gems of Miracles.
Our
Please.
prerequisite Final Fantasy character does this, and the internet collectively lost their mind, including IGN, who still has not put their minds back together.
It's my father's sin, and I wish to talk to Sonic once again.
Cleanse my father's sins.
Listen, all of this bullshit. Has anybody ever played Dynamite Ducks? This is tame compared to that game.
Time to return the favor. I care not what happens to me, but please heed my voice. Sonic, come back.
Heed my voice.
To
Yeah.
us.
Oh. They censored it, thank God. Oh.
IGN decided to ask, will Sonic kiss the girl again? When asking about Frontiers recently. After 15 years after this bullshit.
Oh my God.
This character is never seen again after this point, so it's A-okay.
I'll read the chat when the scene's done.
Yeah, that's fine.
He
So-
looks like, what's it, the orange juice, the Tang? That's all I see when I'm looking at Sonic right now, because it's like more orange than gold.
So, we've got Super Sonic here. And they decide, yeah, screw it. Shadow, I'm gonna need the help of Shadow and Silver, of course.
Let's hold hands.
I remember somebody who knew nothing about Sonic looked me dead-ass in the face and said, Shadow's the future Sonic and Silver's from the past. And I looked at them and I said, that's bullshit and you know it. And they corrected me by shoving this game into my face.
My God.
I got nothing. It was stupid. So we're on to the final boss.
Oh boy.
Solaris. The combined, the combination of Mephiles and Iblis and, yeah.
The Biblis.
That body of light is
All right,
a sign of a
we're ready to have chat.
superdimensional life
CC
form.
Goku says, I hate when people ship Sonami. The power ship is Sonato. Clearly,
There should be something that
CC Goku, no, how does she not have rabies?
probably the light shells that give
Liam
the
is
scene
responsible,
of
said it was Urine the Hedgehog.
to destroy.
Foxno says Sunny D Sonic. Mecha Burner Blaster says, holy shit, it's Azrael Dreamer. And then Karma comes in with some facts. Animals such as foxes and cats cannot focus on things directly in front of their face due to their eye shapes. That's why they have long whiskers. Interesting. We're learning things and playing Sonic.
Just
I
gonna...
have no idea what's happening on screen. I really don't. I just see pew 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 pew, and I like can't tell what's going on.
I'm just hitting a button.
Yay! Button mash, button mash.
It's guarding.
Silver, it's your turn.
Okay, what can Silver do?
I'll take care of this. This is the end. Prepare to meet your doom.
Say it's no use.
Thank you, you giant evil goober gobber. Fucker.
How is anyone breathing out in space? Just saying.
I mean, this isn't space. This is just nothingness. This is the end of time.
They got air out there?
Do you still
Maybe.
have ring energy? Use the Y button to switch with
I
me.
guess.
Good luck, Sonic.
Okay.
Okay, so each one of them refills with rings after enough time.
Alright.
Are you okay? Use the Y button
It's
to
on
switch
you,
with me.
Shadow.
Alright, I did damage somewhere down this, so... Screw it. Let's just match A, see if we can get behind it.
Foxno says, who needs air when you have Sunny D?
Yeah, it's Sunny D the fuckhog.
Liam is responsible, says, this is all a psychotic break and Sonic is in limbo.
No, this
I
game...
mean, checks out.
I mean, it checks out a little bit, but this game...
Silver, it's your turn.
This game doesn't end up happening at the end of the day, so...
That's just... Then why the fuck did they make the game?
So, I'm sure there was some grandiose plan or some shit. It was supposed to be like a middle ground reboot between things. Instead, what it ends up becoming is a little bit of a laughingstock between things. Okay. Oh, looks like I've done some amount of damage.
Good luck, Sonic.
Hey, do you still have ring
Somehow?
energy? Use the Y
Question
button
mark.
to switch with me.
Mecha Burner Blaster says this is just the final boss of Undertale, though. Button mash the hedgehog.
Use the Y button.
Think you might have done like a little more damage?
Understood.
Maybe?
Question mark?
This might even be a fair fight.
Oh, look, Shadow's like... Oh, look, it's gonna be a fair fight for once. Shadow, you died the most out of all of the characters when I was playing.
Shadow, shut your whore mouth.
Shut your whore mouth. I don't
Do you
even...
think we're gonna see Super Golden Sonic again in the next Sonic movie?
Care of this.
I hope we see Hypersonic, believe it or not.
What's Hypersonic?
Hypersonic is what so the Chaos Emeralds weren't complete in Sonic 3. Until Sonic 3. In the game, the Chaos Emeralds were powered up by the Master Emerald to become the Master Emeralds. Essentially, each one had the power of a Master Emerald.
Interesting.
And then Supersonic, it gave Supersonic the ability to do, like, insane jumps, be super invincible. I think the only way he could die was, like, being crushed.
Hey, do you still have ring
Squish.
energy? Use the Y button to switch with me.
Good luck, Sonic.
I don't feel like I did any damage there.
I don't think you did. I have no idea what's going on. I like really don't. I just button mashing right around in space.
If anybody has any tips for how to beat this guy,
Use the
It's
Y
all
button
you,
to switch
Shadow.
with me.
that would be great.
Foxno says, I thought they became Super Emeralds. LOL.
Yeah, they were the Super Emeralds, but they all had the power of the Master Emerald. The thing was, is afterwards they ended up going back to being just normal Chaos Emeralds. Because they can't hold that amount of power for very long.
Yeah. Neat.
I just wish I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, that's fair. Michael Burner Blaster says, I think Silver can hurt him in the first phase. And Liam is responsible says, this is delirium. Sonic is seeing the final flashes of light before death. The game is hypothetical and only exists in his mind. Sonic is lost. Speaking of lost, I found 4 lost comics yesterday. Neat! Comics you made or like comics you had like in your room and you like lost them and then you found them?
Okay, well, this isn't doing very much.
I think it looks like it did like a little bit. I can't tell.
I can't tell if I'm doing damage anymore.
I mean, at least you're not dying? Question mark?
Okay, that didn't seem to do anything.
Are you It's all you, Shadow.
I saw that Shadow, when I build up the meter like this, I get to shoot off a whole bunch. Oh, that does damage. Doesn't look like it's doing anything anymore.
I'll take care of this. Good luck, Sonic.
Okay, he just...
Foxnose says, think outside the box.
Solaris.
And then Liam says, I made them and I lost them because I don't pay attention to what I do at all. This is why I often have to remind myself which comics I drew each day. Neat. Do you keep like a little like notepad journal of your comic list?
You hire someone to hire somebody to remember exactly what things you do
You
each
get a
day.
secretary for your comic log.
Good luck, Sonic.
Are you okay? Use the wide
Oh, hey, look, I died.
If you're in a super
Oh.
state, you
It's
can
all
use
you,
the
Shadow.
left
Oh, no.
stick to fly up,
Understood.
down, left,
Oh, great.
or right. And use the A button
So maybe
to
it's
accelerate.
Silver, then Shadow,
Use the X
then
button to attack with
Sonic?
your abilities. Use the right trigger to use your super gauge.
Silver.
It seems like that is the
I'll take care of
case.
this.
Your shield of light should be able to stop whatever comes out of that hole. Then you can
taking
go.
turns is fun for everyone.
This is what we call game design. Woo! Yeah, that's right.
Woo! Genius.
How could the Game Grumps not finish this? I don't get this.
You still have ring energy? Use the wide
Weren't they just like stuck on Silvers?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. It's been years since I've watched that playthrough. Echo Burner Blaster says it's Silver, then Shadow, then
It's
Sonic.
all you, Shadow. Understood.
I wish I
I
could.
guess order of damage.
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this.
I wish I could just pick the order in which I chose them then. Because I have to go in order every single time.
Bleh.
And I have to give each one a little bit of time to build back up their rings.
Hey, do you still have ring energy? Use
So at about 7 for each, I have to switch.
Interesting.
Just gonna go ahead, build up this,
It's all you, Shadow.
switch to Shadow. Understand and know that I can't do shit. How's the chat holding up?
Stormy here.
What?
Starting to get stormy here.
Oh no. It's starting to clear up over here.
Echo Burner Blaster says, don't grab too much stuff as Silver as they can crash into each other because this game is poorly designed. Ah, yes. Don't use the character's powers as it's intended because then you will die. Yay!
Good luck, Sonic.
Okay.
Okay, well, now we've used enough of
Understood.
Silver. Now we're on to Shadow.
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this.
Hey,
Good luck, Sonic.
Okay.
back to Sonic. Just gonna let this pit build a little bit more.
We're getting there.
Shadow.
Good luck, Sonic.
Understood.
Slowly but surely.
It's all you, Shadow.
Alright, I switched back over to Shadow to let the rings build back up.
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this.
Silver, it's your turn.
How are the rings building up? Is that like
Every time I switch, they build slightly for one of the characters that I'm not playing as.
okay?
And they cap out at, I think, 49.
Okay.
They should have capped out at Morbin. 9. Ugh.
Hey, we did it.
Woo!
After 8 parts, I officially can say this much. I did this faster than the game, Grumps.
Is it over?
No, it's not over yet.
You actually
I guess
beat
it's not
it.
gonna be that
Oh,
easy.
never mind. I
And the
guess.
second phase.
Hey, look, it's that Smash Brothers boss from the Wii. So, I'm assuming it's not going to let me save in between, so we have to just do this.
Yay!
Oh,
Of course.
To defeat a super dimensional being after all?
No, something's different. I think it was.
Is it impossible to defeat a super dimensional being after all?
What? A consciousness? That's it. That's his core. Even if we can't stop his form, we can
Okay.
stop his consciousness.
Look, there's a strange thing in the middle of Solaris. Isn't that
It's
cool?
all you, Shadow.
alright, so the giant core is just going to be its weak point.
Time to unleash the ultimate power.
Could they make it any more obvious? Huh.
So that does nothing, but at least it helps me build rings with one of the other characters. Switch back over to Silver. Hope this does something. It is just launching everything and the kitchen sink at me.
The random bullshit go boss. In the flesh.
Take it back. Let's see how long you can keep up that big attitude.
Okay, well now I dinked off of it.
A super dimensional being. This
Yes, we know, Shadow. You like super dimensional beings or some shit.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo, ooh woo, super dimensional beings. Okay, and this is still being deflected as well. Oh, well,
You
gotta
can do it, Shadow. Apparently not.
I will defeat you, Solaris.
Can all of the hedgehogs in the game become golden, or is it like just Shadow, Silver, and Sonic?
Technically every...
Let's see how long you can keep up.
I believe everybody except for... I mean, as long as we're talking about just the games, I believe the only one who's never been super has been Amy, Rouge, and, I think that's mostly it.
Interesting. I don't know if it was just like a special hedgehog thing or something.
No, with the Master Emeralds, Tails has been super. Knuckles has been super with just the Chaos Emeralds. They shared the power once between... sorry, I can't think right now. It's...
Do you still have ring energy? Use the Y button to switch with me. Alright, it's my turn. Let's have some fun, Solaris.
Yeah, and then Tails has been super again with sharing it like this in Sonic Heroes. There we go. Fuck that. I don't know what damaged it and what didn't in that second phase, but Sonic's was the only one that I could tell was doing damage, and then it stopped for a second, and then it did it again, so I don't know. We just finished 06.
Achievement unlocked. You beat the game.
Woot! I did what they could not! With every part...
Mastery.
Okay, with every part being about 2 hours and this being 8 parts long, how long is that? 8 times 2.
16?
16 hours worth of content?
That was incredible.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
And most...
For Sonic.
As for...
For Sigh.
As for subscribe already, damn it. As for there is 78% of you guys watching. Just subscribe and be part of... Make the numbers flip. Make it so only, like, 30% of you guys are not subbed. Do it!
Do it, cowards. Huh. Do it, and Sonic will show up in your bedroom.
Maybe.
Take that as you will.
Good, bad, confused, everything. This cat can't tell you what to think. I could suggest things, but I can't tell you what to think.
You can stop praying now! Sonic, live!
God didn't do shit! Oh. Eggman in the back. Oh, don't tempt them, Sonic! God will smite you! Alright. So, all of the problems have basically shrunk down into that tiny little flame. This entire story. We're in nothing but the void. It's put an end to everything except for a few small things. Here's where the retcon happens.
No. This is the true Solaris. Ooh.
But which one's the real Bravo Man?
Ooh. There is an imposter Solaris among us.
The flame of hope.
It's so beautiful.
When the flame has grown large enough, our world will change. Solaris will allow us to control time and move through history. People will be able to rectify past mistakes and avoid bitter fate.
Will we be able to see Mama?
Yes, Elise. We'll
Oh my god, the child's face
see your
looks just...
mother once again.
I don't know.
So, do you want to know what caused all of this?
What?
My wife died, so I'm gonna make the flame giant so the prophecy could come true and bring back my wife.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it fucked up and now it's gonna kill everything. I'd better put this inside my daughter in some weird staff.
Huh.
And then, that fucked up. So what they're doing here is going to put out that flame.
This is where everything began.
Just blow it out like a birthday candle?
Yep.
I knew such a
And that
tiny
resets everything
devastation.
in such a way so that way then Solaris never existed, Iblis never existed, but there's going to be something that needs to fill that void. So then Sonic Rivals happens, so a different fire creature showed up in the future, so Silver could go back into the past and start his stupid crusade. But of course, Blaze is already in her own dimension, so like that still totally happened. Somewhere down the fucking line. And then, since they fixed Silver's futures again, Sonic Rivals 2 happens, and Silver has to fix the future again.
Bruh.
And by that time, Silver's been time traveling so much that the timeline just says, "You don't have a future, bitch!" And his mind starts going all fuzzy and wonky. So, after this point, because we've covered all of those games already, after this point, Silver is basically slightly brain damaged. Shadow no longer... Shadow still works for Gun in a way, but this game never happens, and Elise never has any of this bad shit happen to her. Her father still...
She never kissed the hedgehog. Thank God.
Thank a fuck. But the timeline still says it happened slightly, because, of course, the timeline is all fucky like that. But we'll get there when we get there. That's a question for Sonic Generations. Which you can watch part 1 of, and part 2 of, from the 3DS version. So remember that opening cutscene with that weird festival?
Oh my god.
Now the festival happens, but Eggman never showed up. Timeline was reset. The end. The end. Final Fantasy. Sonic was just passing through to do his regular bullshit of watch the pretty lights.
Ooh.
Harass the pretty princess. Start a fight with an egg person.
You know, the usual.
Was calling me.
See? And now she never met Sonic.
Just the wind. Of course.
Felt like someone was calling me. Well, hang up!
Hang up! You're kind of in the middle of something. Put the phone on
See,
silent.
right now, in like this animation, she looks fine, but in the other cutscenes, it was off just enough that like felt kind of like.
Yeah. I understand exactly what you mean. It's now we're down to 19 likes. We were at 23 before, huh? But that was Sonic 06. And when we come back to this game, we'll do all the missions. But for now, that is Sonic 06, and that is all we are covering of 06. And I guess I'll let the credits play, and hope to God I don't get a copyright claim, but if something's mute after this video goes live, that's why. Copyright claims. What'd you think, Artie? Artie? Oh no, she's mute. She muted herself. Oh no, rip. Okay, important calls. Alright, my thoughts on Sonic 06. So Sonic 06 is, this is a game. Now, is it bad? Yes. But does it deserve to be the sticking point that everyone, you know, laughs at and points and compares every single Sonic game to from this moment forward? Absolutely not. We are 15 years from the date. This needs to be put to rest. It is a game... Alright, see you, Liam. This is a game that deserves to be known for what it got right and not so much what it got wrong. Because this set the Sonic series in such a new, drastically, and I mean drastically different setting in tone. Setting in tone, in gameplay-wise. They just said, did we do that in 06? No. Don't do that. We did that in 06. Essentially, this changed everything. It changed the way Sega did development. It changed the way they compared video games. And that's why the next Sonic game that they put out that was major like this was Unleashed. It took them a good number of years to put out Unleashed compared to 06. Like, that's gosh darn near, like, 5 to 6 years. Just within that, because Unleashed didn't come out until 2011. That's another 5 years. So, I don't hate this game, but I don't think it's good. But I do think it deserves to be played and remembered for what it did right, when it got done right. It's got a lot of meme-worthy stuff in here, and honestly, I think it's alright. Oh, and now we're down to 12 likes. That's fair. My opinion on this game is a bit of a sticking point for some, I know. But thank you guys so much for sticking through this playthrough with me. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and all that jazz. And I'm sure we'll get Artie's opinion in just a little bit.
Yes. Hello, I returned. Sorry, I got an important phone call I was waiting for, and I was like, oh shoot.
Welcome back. We're back down to 10 likes.
Where did they go?
They probably didn't like that I don't think this is the worst game ever made. What's your thoughts on this?
15. I thought it wasn't as terrible. Definitely as clunky as I expected it to be. With certain things were very clunky. But no, I don't think this is like the worst. I don't know other Sonic's games to say this is the worst one or the best one. Well, it's obviously not the best, but it's a playable game. It was kind of silly fun to watch. Definitely as clunky as I expected it to be. But not as impossible as the Game Grumps made it seem.
Yeah, Game Grumps make this game seem like the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Oh look, we're down to 7 likes. Holy shit. Yike.
Damn, I'm sorry, this game sucks ass.
It's so bad, it's
what
awful.
The hell? What happened?
I don't know. It's either YouTube thinking it's bots or something. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll be back up to 20 likes later on.
It's a mystery.
It certainly is. The soundtrack for this game is worth a listen to, though. If you've never played it or don't want to play it, just look up the soundtrack. It's great working music if you ever just have something going on in the background and want some audio.
I do need to actually listen to it, because I haven't been able to hear it, because we've been just doing voices all the time.
We've been making fun of it with shadow boob jokes and all sorts of jazz.
Titties. Echo Burner Blaster says, you posted cringe, you lost likes.
A shame. It's alright. We've got Sonic Unleashed coming up next, and I know a lot of people can't wait for that game, so... All I know is that we gotta get it done by November, and I'm scared I won't be able to finish it in time. But we'll make it.
We got this.
We'll speed along, and we'll be the fastest thing alive. Maybe.
We gotta go fast.
This is the lowest viewership I've gotten for one of these Sonic 06 videos.
True. I mean, right now we're at the credits, and there's just our commentary.
That's fair. It's fair. But we finally reached the end of the credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I am... People want HD Unleashed, my dude. Okay. Then I'll tell...
We're getting low.
Okay.
Unleashed.
Mecha Burner Blaster, you want HD Sonic Unleashed. Viewers want HD Sonic Unleashed. Here is my presumption to you. We have 1 week. If we can get to 350 subscribers by the end of the week, By the time Sunday rolls around, if we are at 350, we will do HD Unleashed instead of Wii Unleashed.
Alright. Good challenge.
And I will run it on my X1, and it'll be a nice crisp 4K, and I'll do my damnedest to make it look good.
Hell yeah.
That is my word. Go for it. That is my incentive. If we get to 350 subscribers, I will do HD Unleashed.
You heard.
Oh, and she cut out. Alrighty. Oh boy.
Did I die again?
You died again.
What? Bruh. I mean, we are in the middle of a very loud thunderstorm here, so the signal might also just be like, nope.
And just like that, that's Sonic 06. We'll be coming back around to all these Sonic games again one day, just to do the extras, the bonuses, the missions, including 06. But for now, this is where I call it. This is where I say Sonic Unleashed. Sonic 06 is officially done.
Yeehaw.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. And a reminder, if you guys can get us to 350 subscribers by the end of the week, it is a completely doable goal. That's 20 subs tops. If that. If we can get to 350, I will play the HD version of Unleashed. Because that'll be next week. It'll be me and Artie, same bat time, same bat channel.
Hell yeah.
Quite literally. But, how about, would you like to do the ending screen, Artie?
Sure.
Go
Well,
for it.
just in time for my cat to start meowing. Thank you for watching, folks. This has been Sonic 06. Thank you for those of you tuning in now or who are just rewatching this whole saga. We've appreciated it. Thank you for making me struggle through this, Gavin.
No problem.
When this video is finished rendering, there will be some nifty recommended videos to the left and right of Gavin on screen. Feel free to subscribe. Again, HD Sonic Unleashed if y'all do. Wink. And help us get our likes back that mysteriously disappeared. They were stolen by Among Us. Feel free to follow Gavin on Twitter. We have a Discord where you can chat with us and get notified of streams. There's also a PayPal if you'd like to donate or commission Gavin. There's a Telegram art channel for updates. And I think that's about it.
I have been your humble host, and I'll see you guys sometime this week. Good night, everybody.